Good Sunday afternoon and evening to everybody. It's Tank Radio time. We're going to be starting here shortly. But in the meantime, just hanging out and letting all the YouTube stuff pop. Trying to do the tankers in the chat, but I gotta pop it out. Sorry for the late URL change. In order to get the giveaways happening tonight, I had to switch up to StreamYard. Lionel, what is up? There we go. I got my own chat. That's how I'm going to do it. It is a 1 minute past, and you know what that means? After I find... Where did all these... I'm so new at this. Here we go. Here we go. Stop the music, and let's play that awesome intro video! A quick shout out to my channel supporters. You can help support this channel by Patreon or YouTube memberships. You'll find the description in the link below. And on to Tank Radio. Transition to me. Oh wait, that is me. There's me. What is going on, all you beautiful people? I'm Frank, KG5H, Jay and Scott. I see him in the back room with his headphones off. Man, oh man, we had a beautiful week. I'm sorry about the video stuttering. I don't know what's going on there. It's been forever since I used StreamYard. I'm going to go ahead and go into the studio and see if I can get the stats and see what's going on there. But in the meantime, we had an awesome couple of weeks here. I got some good videos coming up, and let me just run through my pre-roll list. I have Patreon and YouTube memberships going on right now. You find the links both below. Patreon members coming up at the end of the month for the tank commander level. Only in a couple more weeks, I'm going to get that planned. It's going to be the Tank Commander meeting. We usually have that on a Tuesday or Thursday, where you come on and we talk about everything Tank Radio, and we'll just get some ideas of where you want to see the channel go, or just hang out and chat. There's also the audio podcast that you can go ahead and download at any podcatcher. And yeah, I am unmuted, correctly unmuted. And Gigaparts, there is a 10% 5% Gigapart off on your selected items in the cart. Enter Tank Radio at checkout to get that. And finally, coins. I have coins for sale, and I'm trying to work on some other stuff, so stay tuned. Why is it still buffering? Are y'all having buffering issues, or just me? I don't know. You tell me in the chat. I see Scott shaking his head, so it looks like it's working right. Let's go ahead and bring everyone on. Scott is my amazing co-host of the evening.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Doing all right, doing all right. And the man, the myth, the legend that if you've been to any of our get-togethers around the state area and also some at the Huntsville Handfest, you've seen this guy. He has brought me. He was the single man responsible for me ducking out at Huntsville Hamfest at 9 o'clock. Brought some amazing whiskey and I drank too much too fast. Vern, what is going on, man? How are you
What's going
doing?
on, guys? I'm all right. How's my internet sounding here today? Because it was touch and go for a minute.
Oh, it sounds
We had all
good.
kinds of issues here in the camper. I
Mm-hmm.
got here to the campsite just about 1 o'clock, and then didn't realize it was a 30 amp service here, so I had to run an hour each way to a Walmart to get a 30 amp to 50 amp converter. I get
Oops.
back, I don't have Wi-Fi. I brought a full desktop with me,
Uh huh.
and I don't have Wi-Fi connection because I took the antennas off, and they're sitting on my desk at home apparently. So I took everything from the Roku and ran cables, and it's just been yeah. Vern's been inventing cuss words all afternoon, but I'm glad to be here. I'm so
You
glad
know
we made
what?
it. Thank you for
That
inviting me.
is the
Hey, Scott, good to see
typical.
you again too, buddy.
Hey,
That is the typical live
Oh,
stream
he's freezing.
experience.
Scott's not.
No, we're good. We're good.
Tank, you're buffering.
I'm good. I'm good. You're still good, man. We're still good. We're
There we
happy.
go.
We're
There we go.
chilling.
We're happy.
But everyone in the chat, we are going to try something new. This is not the giveaway. I just want to make sure the tool works. So what we are going to do is go over to the giveaway tool, enter test. Let's see if it works. Test all lowercase. I just want to see if this works. Test. Now give it 40 seconds. Do 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 do. I don't know how Jason talks for 10 minutes without everyone else on camera. I feel like I am running through everything super fast. And then I look at the time. I'm like, it's only been 2 minutes, and I said my whole spiel. I don't know how he does it.
you gotta learn to have that
Funny.
filler for like your own personal B-roll.
Well, when Shane was on,
There's a lot of buffering.
You losing us?
Vern. He'll come back in a second here. When Shane was on, I had him in my ears, and he's like, "Slow down, Frank. Slow down. You're doing great. Take a breather." Let's.
Yeah, you always feel like you're rushed, especially if you only have like a specific amount of time to be on the air,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to make sure you maximize what you're trying to do and not have it all.
We
There we
hit
go.
draw. Here we go. Here we go. This is working. And this person will get my ever undying love for the whole year.
Hey,
Don! Of course, it's him.
the
Don.
Dunster.
Undying love for a year, man. That's what you win. Woohoo!
You win 100 internets.
All right. We will use this later to give away something special. It's in the bag. I can't show the other side. Wait. I can't show that side. That side had addresses, but it's in the bag. It's in the bag. We got some special giveaways. I'm going to say the name. It's from Adam, K6ARK. Adam over in California. Vern, are you with us? Are you back? Maybe.
He's striking a pose.
He's thinking intently. But he dropped. We'll get him back. Vern is starting his own channel, and I wanted to give him the opportunity to come on and talk about that channel, what he's going to be doing, because I want to help promote other YouTubers, and Vern's been great in the community for all of us and helping to support us, and I wanted to get him on, and I wanted to give him the spotlight and also a chance to thank him. I think it's good. And come back, Vern.
You can never rely on that RV park internet.
But oh man, blah words.
I'm surprised he's not using like Starlink or something.
You know what? Yeah. Well, we had issues with Starlink.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'll tell him about it. We'll pin that topic. He's back,
There he
my
is.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not on Starlink. It's just I'm on AT&T and then Verizon. I tried both on just LTE service here. So
Hmm.
I'm not, Starlink. I couldn't get a signal whatsoever. I'm in the pine trees of East Texas at the moment. So I'm
Hmm.
sorry, guys. I don't know what was going on there. Can you hear me any better?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sound
you're
good.
back. You sound good, man.
Man, what a
I was.
pain. I'm so sorry.
Back to full motion.
Yep.
Life in the camper, baby. Come on. That's it. And,
Well,
and and there's just Diet Coke in this. There's nothing that starts with the word Bacardi. I'm just saying.
I don't mind drinking on my stream. I approve
Oh
of
my
it. But
gosh.
the bottle's next to me saying, I'm out right now. I remembered
That's a sad thing
today
there, man.
to go out and get more whiskey, but y'all both live in Texas. And what happens in Texas on Sundays?
Not a whole lot.
Well, the
That's
liquor
right.
stores are closed. Nothing. Ah,
That's why
That's
you
pretty
keep a
funny.
stash in your private vault.
I
That's
do have
it.
a stash downstairs, but it's the good stuff, and
I
I
had a
love
stash right
y'all.
there, right behind me.
That's funny.
But as I
That's
was
so
saying,
funny.
man, you were amazing and kind to us every time you come out. You've been great in the chats and on Discord, and you are launching your new channel. What's your new channel?
Called What's Up with Six, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's a Renee and I. First off, you're very kind to say that. I sure enjoy the company and the all of the activities that y'all have been, so gracious to include me in, and just have had a great time. Just Josh. Start off with Josh. He and I've been friends for a long time, and then I came to Huntsville a couple years ago, and then Huntsville last year, or
Mm-hmm.
this year rather. And it's just been a lot of fun. Of course, we went up to Lake Ray Roberts together. I think that's when you introduced me to the Frank's beans. So
Yes,
that was
you've
yeah,
been
that's
lucky
that's the
enough to
good
have
stuff for
those.
sure. Scott and I and his wife, we've gotten together and had a meal down together and went down and saw his awesome dogs. I mean, oh my gosh, down at his place and some of
I
his
haven't been
woodworking
that lucky
stuff.
yet.
And yeah, it's a so it's just been a lot of fun. It's really been making a lot of good friends and just having a great time with it. And so I've always been kind of interested in hearing radio. My wife and I were full-time missionaries in Guatemala, and radio is a lot of the only way we were able to talk between the different villages. And so when we came back from Guatemala, what was that, 2011, I guess. Well, we were down there. It was a lot of pirate radio because those folks didn't have a lot of oversight. Number one, number two, didn't have a lot of money. And so when I came back to the U.S., I got licensed. I think it was 2011, and then Renee got licensed in 2013, I believe. She's a general class ham, and I'm an extra. And she made us get the vanity calls, the V for Vern and the SIX for my name, and hers is an R for Renee and SIX. So I wanted something really simple on CW, like AA5VS or something. And she's like, no, we're not going to do that. So, so
What do
at
you
any
say the
rate,
wife when they do that? Yes, ma'am.
just yes,
We will
ma'am.
do that.
Exactly.
Yes.
So in all of to get to your point, we started this idea of this channel. We were originally going to do a channel on like our homestead. We live a very different lifestyle than most people, I would think.
Hmm.
We live in a little 6-acre property, and we're currently building our home. We're doing it. We brought a portable building that I had for my office out at our ranch in East Texas, and we had it out there, and we moved it over closer to Temple, Texas, which is not very far from Belton. And
Hmm.
we moved over there with just this building, and it was just going to be my office, and while we built our dream home. Well, then of course COVID hit, and what went from 250 grand to 500 grand in a blink of an eye, it was just kind of all the building costs. So we just kind of took this old 14 by 40 building, and now it's a 28 by 40 building. So what is that, 1,100 square foot, something like that? So we just had a little 3-bedroom home out of it, and we're just kind of waiting till the right time to finish building our home. And so we've got a lot of neat things that we're doing, and that was kind of that kind of precipitated the conversation about, do we want to do a channel and kind of blog all this stuff and do some of the neat stuff that we're doing, and just kind of share that, like how you can do this, be mortgage free, not spend a lot of money on building. And then kind of the YouTube thing kind of blew up. And it just kind of was the whole ham radio thing became more of my focus, and a lot of the maker stuff. And I'm a computer programmer, have been a programmer for like you, Tay. I've been a programmer for a long time, 37 years for me.
Woo.
And
What's your
so,
language? What's your
oh,
language?
dude, you name it, I'm all over the place. But yeah, I'm a big believer in give me a book and a weekend, I'll be an expert on Monday. So, that sort of. Yeah, but my bread and butter is the lamp stack or the mean stack, and
Ooh.
so I do a variety of different things. But we just wanted to kind of take what was obviously where my focus was, which was programming and some of the creations that we've been doing around our property and some of those things, and just kind of blog it a little bit, and just really. Just kind of put it into a channel. And obviously the majority of my time is spent with ham radio stuff and ham radio endeavors and projects. And so I guess if you asked me the other day, I guess it was Tuesday or Wednesday, I think our site, our channel is going to be, ham radio is going to be 50% of it. The rest of it would be kind of maker, homesteading, electronics, programming, that sort of stuff, and so you might find a little bit of everything. And I guess we're a little different in that, we're not really trying to monetize it, and we're not really trying to live off it, and we're just trying to grow the community and have a lot of fun. And I think that's, we're going to kind of break a little bit of the YouTube rules, where YouTube says to focus pretty specifically. And, if you really want to do well on a channel and have tons and tons of subscribers and, monetize it well and all those sorts of things, I think our channel is going to be a little different. I think it's going to be a little bit more about, how we live our life, some of the decisions we make about in our life, and how we live kind of frugally and do some really neat things in the process. And or at least I think it's neat. And then we've got another project coming. I can't tell you a whole lot about it, but I think the folks that I'm talking about over hiking in Hammond. Lou and Pink and I are good friends, and in the middle of November we have another video project coming out. So there's gonna be kind of a two things going on at once for us in the YouTube space. So I'm pretty excited about that too. So it'll be a lot of fun. So the name of our channel, Renee and I's channel, is What's Up with Six. And
I have
just
it pinned in the chat, and it's
cool.
also down in the description. Y'all go ahead and head over there and subscribe. He started out before the stream at 601. I like to get it
Is that
up.
up 601 now? Yeah, I got a giveaway. I'm doing it when I get to 700. I'm giving away a MobiLink TNC. So,
I'll be entering.
very good.
Are you going to be like Jason and weed out all my emails? He knows all my email addresses now.
That's pretty funny. I'm just going to give it to the 700 subscribers. So you better get
On it.
Whoever's the 700th subscriber is going to get it. So
nice.
I'll tell you what, Tank, you're giving away some stuff tonight. I'll give you another one. These things are out of production, and they're not expected to be back into production until the end of first quarter. But I've got another one, and you can give it away tonight if you like.
Ooh, we'll go ahead and do that later.
Yeah.
Do I?
I kind of was rambling there because I wanted to make sure I got it all in before my internet died again. So
it's perfect. It's perfect. You're perfect right now. We'll take it. But man, that's awesome. Yeah, you were talking about. We were about a month ago. You were saying you were going to start your channel, and I was one of the guys that said, "Hey, man, you need a focus." YouTube does kind of hate it when you're trying to set up your channel, and once it starts recommending, it won't really start recommending your channel until you get about 10 videos in or so. And it can
I think we
decide
have like 22 videos on there now, I think. And we have one that has like 94,000 views.
What?
And so, yeah, we have one video. It's been from way back. Yeah, it's I put it up there. It was how to make RV deodorizer. I mean, if you're, so, but it has 90.
First video, 94,000, 11 years ago.
Isn't that hilarious? Yeah, so that was just right after we came back from Guatemala. So, but that's the sort of thing that kind of started it. We're just kind of like, okay, cool, what do we need to do to make this channel. So now I went out and bought a Haas machine and a Haas network for home, and I'm in the camper at the moment. And I see old Joe Brett just got in there. Joe Brett's the one that's been lighting the fire under my butt to do the channel the most. So I definitely got to give Joe a shout out for sure.
Well,
But
start
but the
pestering Joe and get on the,
yeah,
they're why am I blanking on their name? The clubhouse. Go on the
oh yeah,
clubhouse, hang out with
for
those
sure.
guys for what usually turns into 3 hours
Yeah,
on Tuesday
that's a lot
nights.
of fun. I love my Tuesday nights, and Renee's even to the point where we sit down and we watch it together, and it's just funny because it's just it's really is a big part of what we do.
Mm-hmm. Hey, our community is great, man, and we love
It is, our
you.
community really is great. Not to go into a lot of other personal medical details, but I think there's been a variety of things that people have known about that I had a couple injuries that were this year that were pretty bad. I cannot tell you how many people in this community, especially in the YouTuber community, I probably had 65 or maybe 70 cards and phone calls, and
Oh,
just
wow.
folks in our community that have just reached out. People, you see them in the chat a lot, you see them a lot as the creators a lot, but I just had a ton of people reach out to me, and that's surreal to me.
You,
That's a very new thing in my world for sure.
you were a fairly regular correspondence in the HRCC. Josh's audio podcast that is
Yeah,
4 hours long, and
yeah,
One X
I
Crew,
love this guy.
still One X Crew.
Oh, dude, I'm like a 2.5x crew. I mean, I gotta, even when I watch any YouTube video, man, if it says 18 minutes, I take that as a challenge. I'm like, can I do it in 4? You know,
Well, when you do that, does it give us all 18 minutes of watch time, or does it give it the 4? Hmm.
I'm not sure how that works
Mhm.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man, when I first heard about your woes there going on, and the unlucky barrage that kind of happened to you, you're just like, oh man, that's some suck. And then it just kept happening. I'm like,
Uh,
man, oh man.
I
And
know
then
it's horrible.
when I
Yeah,
saw you at Huntsville Hamfest, man, that just lit up my day. I was like, Vern, and I ran over there and gave you a
that's
hug.
it. That's it, baby. I had the baddest ass wheelchair ever, didn't I? I mean, come on.
Dude,
It
that
was
was an
that was
amazing
a lot of
wheelchair.
fun. It is, and so I was really blessed that we were able to get it, and I still have issues walking. Obviously, right the week after Huntsville, they operated on my leg for the
Mhm.
first time, and we've got a couple more surgeries coming, and it's just one thing after another. For those who don't know, I fell at a state park out in West Texas at Paladora Canyon State Park. I broke my tibia, which is the shin bone. I tore the MCL and the meniscus in my knee. I'll end up having a full knee replacement, but they had to do a couple other things first. They did the meniscus repair, and there's talk that they're going to want to actually shorten my leg a little bit, and so. Yeah, we're just kind of wading through that. I'm able to walk around a little bit with a cane now, but I still keep that fancy ass wheelchair charged up.
Dude, that wheelchair is amazing. Can it go upstairs? Like it was
No,
like
I can't
almost
go
to
up
the
any
point
stairs. Yeah,
you could
no,
do
I
that
can go
wheelchair.
down them pretty well. You kind of don't like the landing, but yeah. Scott, what about you, bud? How are you been? I haven't talked to you in a month of Sundays.
Yeah, it's been a while. Just staying busy. I got start up a new channel because for the same reason I wanted to
I
incorporate
saw that.
another topic in. It's a very big no-no. So I started up my cooking channel to supplement the ham radio channel, and it's going. It's
Good.
difficult juggling 2 channels at once at first, but starting to get
Yeah,
the hang of it.
yeah, very cool, very
Is
cool. Yeah, I've checked it out. It's awesome.
is YouTube your
Yeah,
full-time thing right now, Scott?
Yeah, well, I'm still working on. I'm looking to get some more web clients because there's really I can make a whole lot more money a whole lot quicker than that I will in YouTube until I get like 10 million subscribers. So my main focus right now during the week, aside from making a couple videos, is trying to find new clients to build some website stuff for and get that all knocked out.
Mhm. Cool, cool. So
Yep.
coming up on halfway through the stream, in 6 minutes, since Vern is generously donated, what was that again?
The Moby Link, the TNC, the
Moby
version
Link
3 plus.
TNC.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll go ahead and give away one of Adam's little portable antenna kits.
Nice.
Yeah. So coming up on the half hour, that's 6 minutes away. We'll give that away. And I'm hoping. So this is what it's going to be. Whoever wins needs to email me, and my email address. Go figures. It's Tank Ham Radio, and give me your call sign. I'll look you up in QRZ, and I drop this in the mail before I leave for another trip coming up next
Yeah.
week. I'm going to be completely out of contact. This
Are
is
you gonna?
my. Mhm.
Are you gonna? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Tank. Are you going to play Parks on the Air Support Your Parks weekend next weekend?
No, I won't even be in the country.
Oh, that's why we're here. That's why we're here setting up all the antennas and all the rest of that stuff here. I'm at Cooper Lake State Park right now. If anybody wants to come out next Saturday, they're more than welcome to come out and join us. We got several people
Ooh,
coming.
that's I got a new toy. It's kind of behind. It's not a new toy, but I'm gonna put this out when me and Jason let me scoot on back here, go out for our camping sites. I got my flag that I've been talking about. If you saw me in person at Hamfest, I talk about I want a
Very
flag.
cool.
Nice.
Got myself
Very
a
nice.
garden flag, and it's pretty good quality. So when we go out, especially at Huntsville, this will be proudly planted in front of the camper, and Tank is here. We don't care about the other Jason guy. Tank is
That's
here.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
Honestly, I sent him the link, and I was like, "Hey, this is what I want to do. You want to print one too?" He goes, "We'll see how your comes out."
See, we
Okay.
need to find like a mini tank for you to come driving in on and have a
Yes.
DX Commander expedition mounted on top of it.
That's awesome. I have a little realtor sign that's the state flag of Texas, and it has my call sign in it. It has my name up in the red and my call sign in the white. So I always put that out when I bring the camper. So the Support Your Parks weekend, where are you going to be at? Are you going to be, you say
uh,
in the country?
I'm not going to even be in the country. I am
You're
going to
going to
be on a cruise with my friends.
oh that country.
No,
Okay, out of the
yeah,
country. I thought you said in the
out of
country,
the
like I didn't.
country.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, so
And then
this
you
is
and I had. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You and I have an event coming up in about a month too, don't we?
yes, yes. We have it penciled in. I'm
Yep.
hoping everything goes well so we can go out
Yep.
and do it. But
For
we got
sure.
some parks we plan on hitting up, and is it a
6 in
cheetah?
one day. What's that?
6 in one day?
6 in one day. Yep.
Ooh, man, we're gonna put some miles on the car.
That's it, baby. That's it. You just park it at Circle 6, my place, and then we'll head south and get a hotel next to the first park, so we don't have to travel on the day we're going to try to beat all 6 of them. So we'll
Mhm.
have a good time. I think
All right,
it'll be a
let's
lot
see
of
if I
fun.
could do this chat highlighting here.
Hope you guys have some
Ooh,
fast deploying antennas that day.
Well, that's
um,
one of the for sure.
Douglas
That's going to be
says
the
I
biggest
need
thing.
glitter. Glitter is not allowed in my house.
What's
Hate
up with
glitter.
that, Tank? Come on now.
Hate glitter. It's like it's just gets on you. You can't get it off
Ever.
That's
ever.
right. Ever.
I
And you
have
get it on it.
one shirt that has glitter on it, and I wear it to the Hamfest. Actually, I need to make another one. I washed it so often, not so many times now. It's starting to peel. Um,
45 auto in there to me, strippers. I hear you. Oh my goodness.
this is so
That's
true.
hilarious.
Where
That's
is it?
hilarious. But
Here,
oh
glitter
my gosh.
equals craft herpes.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's hilarious. Yeah, you keep finding it 6 weeks later in your couch or something. It's no fun.
Women are allowed in my house. The trick is getting them here.
That's
You
funny.
mean the ones that are covered in glitter.
Yeah, yeah.
That's too
Um,
funny.
so you hinted on it here. So what antenna and radio system you are thinking on us using and deploying when we try to hit those 6 parks?
Well, I've got a couple. I've done a video on a build that I did with the InFed Halfwave with the Coffee and Ham Radios guys. But right now, I'm doing a
Mhm.
video. In fact, I'm doing a video tomorrow on, and I'm going to release it hopefully sometime this week. I've got, like I said, I brought the big computer just to sit here and play with video stuff. I'm going to do the QRP guys tri-band long wire, and going to try to see if how that works out. And it's, from what I can tell, it's got a pretty neat little antenna. I've got several different ones that are, I think, are going to be pretty reasonable to deploy. I've got a 40-meter vertical that is mounted on the back of my camper, and basically, it's I guess what you call it, an L shape. Basically, the mast goes up essentially 33 feet off of a trailer hitch, and then you run in the air. You run a what do you call it? A counterpoise. So it's pretty simple to deploy. You just sit there, and it comes in 4-foot sections, and you just you basically extend the one wire up, and then as soon as that's up, you take the rest of the wire and run over. And you've seen those little electric fence posts that everybody uses, those
Mhm.
little white things, and secure it to that. And Bob's your uncle. I mean, it takes like 3 minutes to deploy it, and no tuner needed on 40. And we can probably make some quick adjustments, and we could probably make it so we could make it like a linked one, and we could probably possibly even get it to work on 20. But or you can put it like a kind of like the Eagle One. You could probably do something that would be a just with if you want to use a tuner. I
Mhm.
typically have an aversion to tuners, but the 40 meters is completely resonant and deploys like in 45 seconds.
Tuners are nice, but if your antenna is already resonant,
It's
no need.
beautiful.
Just plug
Exactly.
it in and you're good to go.
That's my
So
point.
Exactly my point.
it
Yeah.
is 6:31. So what we're gonna do is head over to the great giveaway here and add to stream. Here it is, verse 6.
My
You
favorite.
got
There we
and you
go,
got to
baby.
spell it that way.
You have to
It is case
be case
sensitive.
sensitive. Oh, well, it's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah.
That's
The ones
funny.
that spell it correctly will probably win. The ones that don't, sucks to be you.
Mhm.
That's
So for the
hilarious.
K
Oh,
Adam
I see
K6.
Lou and Pink in there too. There
Ooh,
you go. Oh, there's Adam's deal. Yeah, for sure. Now,
yeah,
let me tell you,
yeah.
you want to talk about, we were talking earlier why this drawing thing is filling up. You want to talk about the nicest people you'll ever meet. Adam is like, oh my gosh. When we first got to know each other about a year, I guess not this year, but last year's uh, Huntsville deal, I had to walk around a building, and Adam was there. Hey, Adam, there he is in the chat. And he walked the entire way around there just to make sure I was okay because I was having difficulty. And so, I mean, tell you, it's just always stuck with me. It's just been kind of like, there he is.
What is up, Adam? Awesome that you're here. Giving away your antenna kit. Finally, I know I had these about a month, but I'm giving them away finally.
So are you giving away because you're afraid to build one?
No, no, but it's I
Hilarious.
Adam had to send me something. He was gracious enough to build me a arrow antenna that I lost one of the elements to. And I said, "Hey, man, asked if I wanted anything. I was like, well, you can throw two of your antenna packs in there. I could give them away. So here is pack number 1 and 23. It seems to be calming down. And anyone, last chance, last chance. I'm saying last chance, but they're probably not gonna hear when I hit draw. But here we go, and there we go. I almost put my name in there just to see it flash up, and that would be fun. But then I would be guilty if it actually hit me. Hey, Jeff!
Hey.
November 4, Pod, Puddle of Mud? Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. And
That's
to the
hilarious.
several guys who already emailed me beforehand, this is the winner. Y'all who got my email address before. But Jeff, November 4, Papa Oscar Delta, go ahead and email me at tankhamradio@gmail.com with your
Congratulations,
call
Jeff.
sign,
Yeah,
and
congrats.
I will get this shipped to you. And I'll probably throw in a couple of my stickers too. Yeah.
There you go. Very cool.
It's
And I
always
think
nice when the software works, right?
yes, yes.
Who's that?
Well, we were just talking this before the live stream about how there's no independent software that's worth it unless you pay a monthly subscription for it. Which
Mhm.
why can't I just pay one time, have some software that just works?
Or YouTube.
Yeah,
Everyone knows like they like their giveaways and things.
yeah.
So just built into YouTube. Um Tank stickers as the grand prize. Vern has got our grand prize today. And that's going to be the last thing we're going to do coming up in 25-ish minutes here.
Very cool.
So I need to talk to Jason about this. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag because if I say it on stream, then y'all will hound us for this. I want to do a sticker pack between me and Jason. I'm going to print a couple of stickers. He's going to print a couple of stickers. Between the both of us, I don't feel right selling y'all stickers for $5 and giving you one or two stickers.
Yeah.
It has to be a sticker pack. It was just I bought stickers that way. It's just it
Well,
feel
did
right. I
you?
don't want to do that.
There you
Throw
go.
my hat in the
Ooh,
ring. I got a stack of them too.
There
yeah.
you go. Did
They're-
you?
they're-
Did you ever follow me, Tank? When
Yeah.
I put out. There you go. I got that on my board. I collected. I've collected stickers for years. I have probably, I don't know, 3,300, something like that.
Mhm.
Jeez.
And so well, every state park I've ever been to, every state I've been to, Christmas things,
You said
Valentine's things, you
state
name it.
parks. My thing is the national park coins. They're getting hard to
Yeah.
find, but when I find the coins, that is my item. Where are the stickers?
Well,
I have a box of them.
somebody on Twitter,
Mhm.
has had great fun sending me anonymously, has been sending
Ooh.
my, to my QRZ address. So I know it's, they don't know who I am, or they would send it to my home address, right? But they've been sending it to my QRZ address, and I have gotten all kinds of stickers, and you would be surprised some of them that are hilarious. My favorite ones are the Rick and Morty ones, and some of the Rick and Morty with, around April 20th, let's just say,
Mhm.
that was just it was a lot of fun. I mean, I've probably gotten, I don't know, 60 or 80 from somebody, and they're always anonymous, and I think that is hilarious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just got some of these too.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Do I have to get up and get my sticker box? I finally spied it. It's on the other side of the room. I don't want to
That's
go
funny.
get it.
Use the force,
Yeah.
Tank.
That's it. That's it.
I don't have any minions. Minions. I got them at work, but not here.
That's
See, if you got
hilarious.
glitter in your house, you'd have strippers to bring them to you.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. We got to turn off the camera for her to come over and drop off the package.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'll be right back.
He's got to be right back. Okay. My
If he comes
goodness.
back, if he comes back with a bikini on, I'll be a little upset.
I mean, for real, I'll be a lot upset. I just set up for all that.
I hope y'all were good.
Oh, no, not
No, we were just talking about you. But Team Replay will be worth it for you tonight, Tank.
I got Shark ham sticks.
There we go.
Then this guy 2.0 something or other.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's not that famous. He likes to think he was.
It's hilarious.
Flex.
You bet.
Dude, I just have tremendous amounts. Of
Every place we went to, like all the craft breweries we went to last year down in Huntsville, they gave us tons of stickers too, and I love those. So I have those on a different board, but I like all those. I have Scott's. I don't think I have yours. There we go. That's Sean's. Yeah, ham radio dude.
You got KB5 Y.
Oh yeah, you
Dude,
bet.
hearing him on the radio, I love it. Every time it makes me smile.
I hear that Jason guy's got a really cool DX Commander, bought once, never assembled.
Well,
That's funny.
I can't throw that much mud at him right now because
You're in the same boat, aren't you?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Outdoor.
Oh yeah, who's that? Is that Steve?
Yep.
No, that's Steve. Good game. Yeah.
And I have Ham Radio Adventure Guy. It's
There
Ham
you
Radio
go.
Adventure Guy.
Oh, that's the one I don't have. I mean, and we went. Yeah, he was supposed to give me some down in Huntsville, and then I even heard him on his stream the other night where he's like, "Oh yeah, I owe Vern some, but nah." That's hilarious. I need to get some graphics designed and get ours done.
Yeah.
We just have the little logo that we have, and so
Boom.
there's the
In the
clubhouse.
box tank radio. So my
You know,
idea of
I
all
might
these,
have that one. I might have that one, Tank.
yeah, this is my tank radio sticker.
Yeah.
My idea of all these over on this, yeah, this side, I want to buy a glass plate and hang it right there, and then I'll stick all the stickers on it.
Yeah, I bought a just a piece of metal that's it's been coated on both sides with I don't know what you call that. Is it powder coated? I don't even know, but stickers stick to it really well. And then I put it on my wall that way I can transport it and stuff. But I put some really stupid strong tape on it and had to go move it and tore half the wall, a hole in the wall.
Douglas, ham radio adventure, and more. That is a good question. Once you find someone that's good, let us know because logos are hard to do. I used fiber a couple of times and I was not quite impressed.
Yeah,
Just have the little
we got
magic.
ours. We just have ours with just Renee and I kind of cartoonized, but a little bit different than the app that was floating around for a while there on Facebook. It's actually done by a person. So ham chicks rule. Whose is that?
Dixie. I think I got that
Oh,
from Dixie.
was that Cats? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Very cool.
yeah. And then this, little known ham radio club.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I don't have one of those. I'm a member. I don't have one of those.
Yeah,
I
got
got
those
that
too.
from Mike.
Remember
I
about
see. I
Matt.
see. Lou's mentioned he's got a logo guy too. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Lou, sorry. Lou's is going to do for the project we got coming out in November. Lou's got the guy who's going to take care of it. I forgot about that.
I need some graphics. Because I was trying to do a sticker pack on my own, right, and I was talking to a guy, and he was going to do some logos, and I got some great ideas from him. Where's this one? 45 should design a wrap for your car. If we could put a
So what kind of
turd
car do you
on it,
drive, Tank?
Honda Civic.
Okay.
Every time I go out to the undisclosed deer lease, who brought the city slicker in the blue Honda?
It's
So we do,
hilarious.
we do a tank
that.
wrap. We do a tank wrap on it and make a big PVC cannon to put on top of it.
Yes.
With mag mounts to it.
Exactly. There we go.
Doubles as a mast for an antenna.
Yeah, or the launcher for the putting your antenna wire up, in the with the little like potato gun thing, There you go.
Yeah, but I was talking to him and he said, "Hey man, I want to continue to do this, but I have a paid client coming on." I said, "No harm. Take the paid guy over me any day. You're just doing it to help out your portfolio, and I thanks for the effort, but take that money because I have none."
For sure. No, I get it.
I'm still that broke YouTuber.
I think Jason just fired a shot across the bow at you there, Frank.
Oh, what did he say?
Or did I miss it in the chat?
45. Have you seen his car? It looks hey.
Belongs to a 14-year-old. That's hilarious.
I already made fun of my own car too.
Hey, we all like Matchbox cars.
That's funny.
There's an antenna on it. My car looks like a giant RC car. Smack right dab in the back there, and it looks like an RC car. So if I can only figure out how to drive it on ham radio.
It's funny. I have a big F-250 trimmer, and last week I was trying to get in and out of it, and because I get the handicap parking, so had some guy started yelling at me like, "If you can get it up and down and out of that truck, what do you need with that blue placard?"
That's funny.
So,
I
mean,
but
it's like I don't have any choice.
Huh? I'll say you jack your truck up like 3 feet, then have an automated chair that comes out and comes down like on a little elevator.
There you go. That's it.
So bring it back on topic just a little bit here.
Come on,
I was
now.
checking out some videos already you have up there. You have you did a kind of review or how to use a wire twister. I didn't even know they make these.
I know, right? I did.
They
had them in
what?
In the military. I'd forgot about them. We had them a lot on Patriot missiles and aircraft. I mean, aircraft and those sorts of things. And when I was in the Army, we used them all the time. But I I didn't even think about it. And
Mhm.
somebody had sent me a link to a video. It was about an aircraft repair that somebody did, and I was watching. I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute! Let's use that. That looks a whole lot better than the twisty stuff
Mhm.
I've been doing."
So
And
I'm
yeah,
I'm
it worked out really
previewing a
well.
bit here. Yeah,
Yeah,
just that was just so nifty. Go ahead and head over and watch this video. It's just so amazing how it just twists up the wires. I was like, I didn't even know that thing existed. And I was looking at it like that
yeah.
looks like some type of I don't even know what it looks like. It just looked foreign to me. That was
Yeah,
so
no,
cool.
it is just kind of a neat little thing. I would have twisted it the other way, like Ape said. Ape had Smoking Ape had left a comment on there. Would have done it with the folded end, and if I'd had a real vise on my desk, except for that suction cup vise, it would have worked out really well. But
Mhm,
so that's next on my list
mhm.
is a table that has a good vise in there for the shop. I love
And
that particular vise, but it's just you can like move it around and do everything with it, but it adheres to the suction cup. But
mhm.
yeah, it's a great little tool, and take hikes hiking in Hammond's in there, so it looks like a medieval torture device. That's pretty funny.
And your other
Yeah,
video here is, I like that blue mat. I don't know where that's from, but I really like that blue mat.
Yeah, it looks familiar.
that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Now
I think
the only
everybody,
problem
I think pretty much everybody has those, don't they?
yeah, well, some of them have the green mat you have behind it, but I have that blue mat. The only problem is if you have the camera only looking at the mat when you're zoomed in, it thinks that
Yeah,
blue is the sky, and it does the infinite zoom search.
really. Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
So you gotta
Well,
put
I have
something
an overhead
down,
camera too, but
lock it, and then you can work with it. So, little
Or
tip
just don't
there.
use a cheap camera.
This is my Canon DSLR. It
Oh,
it
that's weird.
wow,
well,
You put on
yeah.
it sees the blue and thinks the blue's the sky, so it just can't
so
find
take
it.
it off a manual assist, make it a,
That's what I
manual.
do, but that's what you gotta do when you're doing these top-down desk videos. Because if you keep the autofocus on,
Right.
when you're working, it will start trying to focus on the top of your hand instead of the desk itself,
Yep.
which is the
Mm.
correct thing to do if you're shooting and then your people are walking and you're doing that, but not when you're doing a build.
I have
Um
my overhead is a Canon M50 mirrorless, and I
Ooh.
like it. It'll do like I forget what the lens on it. I think the 20-1 or something like that is 20 millimeter or whatever they call it. I don't know
Mhm.
enough about all the photography stuff, and that's the other aspect of this is why I'm doing this. I'm just having so much fun learning. Learning about
Yes.
photography and videography and all the rest of stuff. And of course, Josh keeps spending all my money and
Well,
whatever
now
whatever
it's your turn
whatever
to
he
spend his money.
exactly. And so he keeps telling me to go buy this or buy that, and I'm like, okay, that's what I want, and so that's what I did. So it's just a lot of fun to learn it. I mean, that's the thing. I had I had a really nice video for a one that we were talking about earlier about the potato cannons. I made a modification to one, and I've shot it last week while I was up in Arkansas. Shot the video,
Mhm.
and then the cannon didn't fire. I'm like, I'm not gonna put that video online.
Oh!
And
No, you
you had to get
should.
the no, I know. I possibly will, but I'm going to redo it. So I made a big design flaw in my potato cannon, and so I'm going to redo that, and so it'll be coming here shortly.
Hmm.
So just a reminder, 12 minutes away before we do the grand prize giveaway. Vern, can you tell them what they are going to win? Can I
Let me
highlight
see if I can
you?
pull it
Big,
up.
big.
It's the Mobile Link.
Solo.
Hold on, it's called the Mobile Link TNC 3 Plus. If you just go to mobilelinkd.com, and but it's the 3 Plus is out of stock. If you go to his very front page, he'll tell you that it's out of stock, and it's just mobilinkd.com. It's a great little TNC for radios that don't have it, and it's just a real handy little deal.
Go ahead and
And
drop that link in our private chat here.
yeah, give me
Yeah,
one. Let me go over here. Our private chat. I'm sorry, I'm getting there.
it's okay.
There you go. You have it there.
Perfect.
But like I said, they're out of production. I bought some. This is all kind of new old stock. Um,
Mhm.
old new stock, whatever, however you pronounce that, whatever it is. I bought them when they were brand new and they're still in package. There's nothing wrong with them. Haven't ever been used. And I just don't need them. And so that's why, I have one that I'm keeping, but I bought 2 additional ones, and that's why I'm going to give them away. I think they're great little devices. They work really well, especially for somebody who doesn't have a lot of money to put into a radio that has a TNC built into it. This is a real nice little device.
So hopefully I
Oh,
got the
I
right
see it,
one.
Jason. I will probably post that fail video, buddy.
Hey man, so keep the footage, and when you are ready to go back and correct it, you have the footage of you getting to that point, and be like, and then you stop, be like, wait, I did this wrong, and then tell us why, because
Yeah. What the deal
knowing
what the deal
why
was
is
is the diameter of the holding chamber was the failure. And it wasn't big enough in comparison to the barrel. And so you had to really pump up the PSI, and I just didn't feel safe putting the amount of PSI in it that was needed. Whereas if I would have had the diameter of the holding chamber bigger, then it would have taken substantially less and much safer PSI levels. And the problem with air is compressed energy, and so the next thing you know, you blow part of PVC. It's like shrapnel. And so if you keep the air pressure down to 30 psi, you're probably going to be fine. But to make that thing work with the diameter I had in the holding chamber, I had to have the psi up about 180. And
Ooh.
I'm like, yeah, this is not something I feel comfortable using or supporting. So
Be
anyhow,
safe.
I got it all on video. But and I thought the thing that pissed me off is I really thought I did a great video. Just a bad concept. And
I was under the
so
impression that potato guns ran on butane, though.
no. Mm-mm. You can do them on that, but this is all compressed air. Yeah.
Allergies are killing me. I'm sorry. I sneezed about 3 or 4
Well, that's why
times.
that's why I had the mic so close to my face right now, because I've been sniffling until I just do this. So now
Oh,
it goes.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
When the red light's out, then you can't hear me. So
I just
it's quick.
the mute button StreamYard.
I make sure when I'm going to cough. I make sure when I cough, I'm going to I tap the bottom of the mic. So, but at any rate, it's okay for podcasting and that sort of thing. But I have this, what is it, the Scarlett sound controller for the what is it called, the STC 2 to C or something like that. It's much better for like using my PR40 for on the radio, stuff like that. But this is great. It's just USB. It's great for that. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Dawn, wiped out by allergies. I think that's the way it is too. I'm here in the pines of East Texas, for God's sake. I think I've been sniffling and carrying on for an hour and a half. It's on its way.
I helped my parents. They have a couple of fallen trees, so we spent a good part of the morning and afternoon cutting down that tree because it's all the way over. We got it knocked all the way out. It's just we can't pull it all on the curb at once. The city won't take it. But
all sorts of fun.
I got home. I took a shower and a Zyrtec, and I'm still messed up. Oh, I just said that, Zyrtec.
That's funny. Well, I've just been doing the Diet Coke and the Bacardi. Let's just put it there. Mm-hmm. But I'm sniffling like crazy after coming out here into East Texas for sure. Mm-hmm. But some of the other videos to put it back onto to topic here real quick. Some of the other videos that I'm shooting is that I have fallen in love with some of the products that I've been kind of purchasing. And for instance, everything from Redox bags and stuff like that to the Ubiquity Dream Machine for my network, and the QNAP network storage device and virtualization server. I mean, I got all kinds of those sorts of things. So I've got all these different things that I'm just going to kind of review, and none of them are endorsements. I mean, in terms of, none of them have given me anything to do it for free. Like I say, it's just products I've made the decision to buy, and I've done some videos on and some of the shortcomings and some of those things. And then I made a video recently about an error that's in the QNAP OS, And so that's kind of interesting. And I'm doing another video on Code Red and Node Red, whatever, and do some different stuff like that. So I think it's a lot of fun. I mean, I learned a lot, and you're a programmer too, Tank, and Scott, you work with technology as well. I think that it will appeal to everybody who has any idea about about interfacing different things around the shack. So I'm that video is probably I probably shot about 6 hours, and I'm probably about halfway done editing it all together.
So you'll start understanding how much time goes into editing here soon.
I got a friend, K4SWL, Thomas, and his channel's wonderful. I mean, I love his channel. He goes out and he plays, he's the QRP guy, and he goes out and just does a one touch, man. I mean, he just goes out and does a review in the field and plays POTA and releases some of the best videos I've ever seen. I mean, some of his comparisons and some of his different radio stuff. He's the reason I bought the Lab 599 TX500 Discovery. And it's just a great little radio. And just from watching him, him and Digital Rancher, who's a real good friend of mine, Robert W5ITR, has had that radio as well. So, and yeah, Don, exactly, for sure. What? But I know that Tank's going to shoot us both.
What? Hey, Bird, thank you for coming on. You were great.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm just messing with you, dude. Don threw the biscuit out there, man. I had to pick it up.
I know. He said he's awesome. Using it for the office.
Yep.
Don and I have a back and forth feud. Which one's better, C++ or C? Yep. I think it's C++. So we're coming up here on the top of the hour, getting close to Jason's stream. I think we're going to be trying to continue on getting the node stuff set up on his server. I haven't loaded the page, so I can't tell you what it is. Where is the page? There it is. We're going to be giving away this one, correct? The Moby Link at TNC3. And if I come over here, hey, it changed, but I got to reload the page. What should the phrase be?
Moby Link.
Moby Link. Okay.
Yeah, just there. MOBILINKD.
I'm going to cheat because if I try to type it myself, all lowercase.
There you go.
Help it out, y'all. There it is in the
now,
chat.
Whoever wins this, you got to be understanding. I'm out here in East Texas in the trees. I'm out here until the end of the month, so you won't get this thing until the first week in November, but you will get it.
Here it is.
Yeah, I'm out here camping.
You mentioned it. So what are your plans for the upcoming Support Your Park weekend?
Well, I'm going to be out here at Cooper Lake State Park, and basically it's just I'll tell you I'm looking it up right now. It is K3000, I think.
Ooh,
it's a decent number. I think that's it, K3000, and so that's where I'm at right now, and I'll be here until the 22nd, and then I've got another park that I'm hitting on the way back, but just out here in the camper, man. I mean, so it's going to get out and play with some antennas, shoot some videos, nurse my knee a little bit, might help the Bacardi people put their kids through college.
I love it.
Anyhow, that's about it. And so I'm, I would say it'd be the week of the 29th would probably be when I'll be able to ship that out to anybody.
When you said you were out in East Texas, I thought you meant like, Livingston area or something north,
Oh no, I'm up north. I'm way up northeast. Yeah, I'm up by Paris. Yeah, I'm east of Dallas. Sorry, yeah, east of Dallas. But it's just about this green. But yeah, I'm not in that area.
So while we wait for the last couple ones to go through, let's go ahead and highlight. Scott, tell me what's going on your channel. Anything you want to shout out?
Not a whole lot at the moment. I'm still working on some new shows. I've got a couple things in the mix here. I got my whiteboard's full. It's just getting down to shooting them and getting it all edited. I'm using all new software now, so it takes me a little longer because I'm trying to learn this new DaVinci software, which I'm starting to like more and more. But it is does definitely learning curve. But yeah, I'll get some more videos out. Just gotta be patient with me, and I'm kind of juggling 2 channels and working and stuff off YouTube and things. So it is what it is.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on and co-hosting with
Thank
me.
you.
And the
Yeah, good to
man,
see you,
the
Scott.
hour. Vern, tell us what's going on with your channel and where to find you.
Name of the channel is What's Up with Six. It's just youtube.com/What's Up with Six. SIX spelled all out. That's our last name. And we've got some videos coming out. I'm going to do a bunch of Red Ox bag reviews. I've got a video on that coming out. I got a video on the Lab 599 TX500, and I'm going to probably do the video on this QRP guys this week. I think that would probably be the least amount of editing effort, and so that's probably going to hit the rack probably this week, and hopefully be able to get into your playlist next Monday with that one.
Oh, you're always welcome, man. You know where to find me in Discord.
Cool.
All
Well, thanks for
right.
having me, guys. It's always so good to be here with you guys, and I really appreciate you including me. And I wish I would have had somebody videoing all the chaos that was going on here today to get online. So, holy
Yeah.
shit!
It's like that
Really
with
bad.
live streaming, man. You see the chaos right before everything
Oh,
falls into place. So, Vern, go ahead and call me out. Hit the button.
hit it!
Here
There we go. Come on, baby.
we go. I saw money pop up, and that makes me happy.
Big money.
Hey, what is going on? It's P Moore 4321.
N5YIZ. The call sounds very familiar.
I am going to type that out real fast. Call signs inside your YouTube name are beautiful.
Yep.
November 5, Yankee, India, Zulu. Awesome. And me, there we are. I'm Take Radio. We are 1 minute over. So go ahead and roll over to Jason's Ham 2.0 video. And we're continuing on some server with awesome All-Star. So to all my tankers out there, go forth and conquer. Wave bye.
Thanks for having me, guys. Good to see you both. Good to see everybody in the chat too. Thank you for all attending. 73.
You can help support the channel by Patreon or YouTube memberships. Links in the description below. And a thank you to all my supporters. Go forth and conquer.